Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week in Destiny, we are, it's a headless one. Oh no, it was just my cat. My apologies, but since Festival of the Lost started, I see those three-eyed things everywhere, and I love it. There's tons of great loot to obtain, but we can also be playful and a bit scary on the side. More about that in a second. Just after a message from our sponsor, the topics from last week's tweet. A preview of Festival of the Lost, an update from our PvP strike team, more checkmate tuning, matchmaking changes in control, a long season 23 preview. Oh wow, okay. Oh, that was last week. Okay. Sparrows will be always on time, if you know what I mean. And remember the crafting with an emblem. And what's in the oven for today? A spooky event deserves community activities. An update on Sparrows, Vanguard extra ranks and double Nightfall loot. Final week in rotation for some weapons. Have you tried Checkmate Rumble? New Prime Gaming drops available. The player support report. And then some amazing art of the week and movie of the week submission. So let's get into it. Let's celebrate Fest with the Lost together. Abulita Eva Levante is back at the tower for 3 weeks, and she's brought a new edition of the Book of the Forgotten. Fill it with pages that enemies drop inside haunted sectors, collect tons of candy, and earn some loot. And for those that wish to go full into the spirit of the event, we have a very special armor ornament set ready. And we need to know about the Memento. A beetle and 2 spiners walk into a bar. You might have seen them in action already, but it's never too late to share a better look at the new Universal Ornament sets. Yes, the ones you all voted for a few months ago. All right, so here's the Hunter set. Yes. By the way, this costs silver or bright dust. Here's the Titan set. I still need to get it. And this is the Warlock set, which is much less buggy looking there, but substantially hornier. All 3 sets are available in the Eververse in-game store during Festival of the Lost, Bright Dust, and Silver. Now, Legend and Haunted. One of the new additions to Festival of the Lost this year are Legend Haunted sectors, a more challenging take on the event activity. Matchmake with other players or go with a pre-made team and see how fast you can defeat as many headless ones as possible. The featured Legend Haunted sector rotates every 150 minutes and has its own node in the tower. Enemies will hit a lot harder, be more aggressive, and have several modifiers like threats and surges active, and you'll need a good build to survive. It's challenging. In exchange for your bravery, you'll have a higher chance to earn an exotic Ingram when you complete the activity. There's also roll loot pool gear and Festival of the Lost weapons when you take headless ones down. And don't forget about the eerie Ingrams that you can use for hocus focusing into specific exotics and Festival of the Lost weapons. Well, I'm pretty sure Legend also gives you a guaranteed eerie Ingram every single time, but you have a higher chance of an exotic Ingram. Is that right? I haven't known. We've been playing it pretty much all week. I haven't actually seen exotic Ingrams dropping, which I mean, I'm mainly there for the eerie Ingrams to begin with. And when I say like exotic Ingrams haven't dropped, like I haven't even seen an exotic Ingram. Like I haven't even seen one. I haven't received a single exotic Ingram from Legend Haunted sectors. Maybe they meant eerie Ingram here. Maybe this is a typo. Cosplays, pumpkins, and masks. Since we love this time of year so much, we want you all to celebrate both in-game and in real life. For example, how about small cosplay contests? No need to spend much or work hundreds of hours on it. Keep it fun. Keep it simple. Just that will make you look scary, silly, and charming. Then share it with us using hashtag Threads of Fright hashtag on social media. But why stop there? If you have a pumpkin just lying around, or calabazas as I call them, start carving. We are good if want to use a different canvas for your work. As long as we end up with something as menacing as a headless one, or another creature that can make a guardian sweat, we are good. And since good things come in threes, here's one more idea. Eris Morn, one of our biggest monster experts, had a hair-raising glow-up during Season of the Witch, and we loved it. To help you follow suit, we have prepared a template of Eris's mask that you can download. The first one is a template for both a 3D version and a flat version. The other link has the instructions. What? Oh wow, this is a lot of pieces. You could have your own. Oh, and then here's the instructions. Oh my God, who the? All right, for those of you that want to take the time to make this Erismore mask, it is available. We will have the links in the TWAB video if you so wish. Seems like a pretty good exercise for you and the kids. Now, personalize yours to make the most amazing version of Hive Eris, and then share with us with hashtag Hive Eris Mask hashtag on social media. We'll choose our favorite carvings, costumes, and mask creations among the community and award them with the Art of the Week or Movie of the Week recognition they deserve, as well as the very frightening, very cool looking Hallowed Coronation Emblem. Oh, damn it! I Why do I do this shit? It's like homework, man. Are you kidding me right now? I gotta cut this out. How else can we win this? I guess we could just do anything, huh? It doesn't have to just be this Eris Morn mask, right? We'll just cosplay or something, huh? I'll cosplay. I just want this emblem. Now, if you need some inspirations for your cosplay, maybe check the chilling collab we had with the Swedish body paints and makeup artist Felicia Henriksen. And some of our favorite content creators will be doing their take on the Hive Eris mask. So maybe you can grab one idea or two from their streams. All right, so hold on. So this is the Instagram here. Oh, this is Destiny 2 Eris Morn inspired. Oh, wow. All right, if we were to do a cosplay, what do we do? Shaw Han? I better get this damn emblem. It's a cool looking emblem. So yeah. Now gotta go fast. After last week's announcement that Sparrows will be getting a boost in velocity, we wanted to share some additional information with you all. We've heard feedback for a while now that players who own Always On Time want to feel like they can safely swap to other Sparrows without sacrificing optimal performance. Therefore, with Season 23, we set a goal to help players feel more comfortable swapping off of Always On Time by improving baseline exotic and legendary Sparrows while letting AOT retain some unique functionality. All legendary and exotic Sparrows will have 2 speed selection options moving forward. One matching Always On Time speed and one matching the oldest highest speed that was available to offer a choice in handling and speed and control. Upon login, players will, in most cases, default to the fastest option immediately and see the speed update to 190. All legendary and exotic Sparrows will also move from 100 to 150 health to be more durable to match Always On Time's health pool. Always On Time will continue to retain a few unique benefits, including slightly better fuel economy, slightly lowered enemy aggression, and slightly better side-to-side boosts. We're hopeful that these changes will improve player comfort in swapping off Always On Time to use their favorite Sparrow in most play sessions, but that their investment in Always On Time remains valuable. All right, so it's still going to have the lower enemy aggression, which is nice, but this needed to happen. Now, the reason why they're coming out and giving us clarification on this, everyone was assuming, or some people were assuming, that Always On Time was going to be brought down. But at the same time, we're all being moved up to match the speed of Always On Time, which is a good thing. And we're also getting a small bump there in health. You're still going to get insta-shredded, though, and just about everything, especially in-game content, so don't jump on your Sparrows. Now, twice the loot, double the Nightfalls. If you haven't already heard, Nightfalls have double rewards this week and also provide increased reputation when playing on any of the Vanguard playlist activities. That includes strikes. So you have a great opportunity to reset your ranks with Zavala, to farm materials for your next season, or to get a perfect buzzard roll, which is the Adept feature for this week. If you're still looking for an Adept one, we advise you to jump into Grandmaster playlist very soon. It's also Scarlet Keep, which is an incredibly long Grandmaster, guys. But yes, double loots. Now, weapons exiting the loot pool. Because we don't want you to miss the opportunity to get any of the weapons leaving the loot pool, we are letting you know when those stop dropping. Nightfall's Buzzard final week is this week. The Swarm's final week will be 10/24. All right, guys, if you want to get that God roll Buzzard, which my roll for that has actually changed. Used to be a rangefinder roll. Let me pull this up. All right, so I don't really care for it with kinetic trimmers. This is just the way that the ammo economy works with it. But for PvP, you know, you could go for like an encore. I'm thinking like an encore roll with maybe a swashbuckler or even a multi-kill clip roll. Rangefinder used to be the one, and it's a good feeling sidearm, guys. Now, look, I'm not saying kinetic trimmers is terrible on it. I'm just saying that I just didn't like it with its ammo economy, but you could do like an overflow kinetic trimmer, even like a 4 times the charm kinetic trimmer roll right there. Just make sure you have a mag boosting perk, right? I just like showrunner more with kinetic trimmers, and we did an entire breakdown on that. But it is exiting. So guys, if you want to still get that roll, you know, I know Scarlet Keep isn't the fastest Nightfall, you know, roughly like 20 something minutes to do a run. You could probably knock it down to maybe, I don't know, maybe 15, but it is double loots. Now, Trials of Osiris, the Immortals final week will be 10/24, and Astro Horizons final week will be 11/7. All right. So these 2 weapons are heading out. Now, remember that the regular version of all these weapons will still be available for focusing at the respective vendors, the Violence Saint 14, but you won't get them as regular drops from completing activities, and their Adept versions won't be obtainable. We'll announce what weapons will take their place soon. All right. Now, are you ready for Checkmate Rumble? Checkmate has been in Crucible Labs for the past 4 weeks, first with Control as the game mode, and then with Survival. Now it's Rumble's turn in the spotlight. Fight alone against a bunch of other Guardians and come out on top if you can. While the Checkmate modifier is active, players have a small bump in health. Special weapons don't get ammo as often, and abilities regenerate a lot slower. The outcome is more strategic gameplay. Checkmate Rumble will be available for this week. Then Control will be back for the next 3 before Survival serves as the season closes. There are some interesting adjustments coming too, so please take a look to them here if you haven't already. We played Checkmate Rumble, guys. It feels good. They are pushing. Guys, Checkmate's about to be the norm. I hope y'all know that because they are constantly updating this. And I think a lot of people in here probably like Checkmate. We've got some Prime Gaming drops. Oh, Boo Exotic emotes. A Sparrow, which will be matching the speed as always on time. And some other stuff. All right. Player support. Crota's in 48-hour challenge mode emblem. On Tuesday, October 17th, we fixed an issue where players who qualify for the Crota's in contest mode emblem and earn the all-for-one triumph did not receive the emblem after completion. Players who qualify should now see the emblem and associated triumphs in game. To qualify for the emblem and triumph, players must have completed the Crota's in raid and the Crota's in challenge mode within 48 hours of the raid's release. Did everybody get it? It's supposed to be fixed now. I know this is like the 4th time they've said it, but they mean it this time. Now, claim your event card items. Yeah. Festival of the Lost concludes at the weekly reset on November the 7th. Players should make sure that they claim any completed objectives and available rewards from the Festival of the Lost event card prior to the conclusion of the event. The event card and any unclaimed rewards will no longer be available once the event ends. Again, it's all cosmetic stuff, guys. So, I mean, if you absolutely want to have those items, you know, to me, they're still terrible deals, but completely up to you. Now, known issues. While we continue investigating various known issues, here's a list of the latest issues that were reported to us. Mindbender's ambition no longer glows when dealing damage. When the full auto melee setting is on, Glaze will melee twice by mistake. And emote no longer displays the intended holographic boss. The emote. Okay. Nothing here about the Memento. Guys, was there anything at all about the Memento? The Memento being the Festival of the Lost Memento. It's supposed to be dropping randomly from Eerie Ingrams. Now, stated in last week's TWAB, let me pull this up. They mentioned the Memento here, and right at the bottom, it says, just like usual, this Memento is a random drop that will come in the form of an Eerie Ingram. Now, it won't begin immediately, but we're sure you'll triumph over any challenges that may be between you and looking snazzy as heck, or at the very least, snazzy as your loadout. Did Bungie Help say anything? All right, so from Bungie Help, this is yesterday. We are aware of an issue where additional festival mementos are not dropping for players as intended and are investigating. Please stay tuned for future updates. Isn't that the main point of the event this time? All right, well, hopefully this isn't going to be something that like starts dropping in the final week because that would really suck. In the meantime, at least what I'm doing, if you already have roles that you like from Festival of the Lost, I'm keeping my Eerie Ingrams. I'm actually saving them so that whenever this fix does go live, hopefully when I turn them in, they actually drop. All right, guys, that is your TWAB this week.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.